Classic Hits 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Very special guest on the phone, George Thorogood. How are you, George?
My apologies for my tardiness.
No problem at all. No worries.
This is a good getaway day to go on the tour, and things get kind of hectic at the last minute. So here I am. What would you like to know?
Well, I would imagine things do get quite hectic. Well, George, you got 2 shows at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom this year, Friday and Saturday. Now, do you remember when your first show was? I think I've read or heard it was in '87 at the Casino Ballroom.
Absolutely correct.
Now,
that is correct.
That's a very special place to play for a lot of folks, and I was wondering what makes it so special to you.
Well, I'll tell you what. When we first went there, I talked to the people who work there, and I said, "Take a good long look at me. You'll never see me playing here again." And they said, "Well," I said, "the place is too big." Well, first of all, we'll never fill it, and even if we do, you remember this is in '87,
right?
Okay. And, I didn't realize that we were drawing for the entire general New England territory. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of a novice in touring in those days anyway. So, I just thought it was just New Hampshire and a small part of it, which is not true. And it's during, vacation time.
Sure.
So they know what they're doing there. I did not.
Well, yeah, and look at this. Now you've got 2 shows there.
If I had to pick that was tailor-made for my act, that's the room and that's the stage. Not just the Destroyers act, my act.
Right.
What my act is. It's almost like Freddie and his people designed that stage for George Thorogood. It started picking up. We did it, and then we stopped doing it for a while, then we came back. And then I started looking into the history of it, and I talked to the cats at Hot Tuna, and they said they played there like with Led Zeppelin in the late 60s.
Yeah, the history of that place is absolutely amazing. And actually, I have a quote here from Freddie, the GM of the Casino Ballroom, which is just, this is perfect. No act has delivered a more consistently kick-ass show than George Thorogood and the Destroyers, and consequently, no act has sold more tickets for us here at the Ballroom over the past decade. New England loves you and the boys. Here's to 40 more your friends at the People's Room. From Fred. That says a lot right there, George.
Well, Freddie is a smart guy. His dad was a smart guy. He's a smart guy. He's a great guy, and he's in tune to the music. He's got a good soul. And there's another part about him that is a stone businessman.
Oh, yeah.
And, but people, basically success is based on finance.
Sure.
If you're making money for your people, they're going to hire you back.
That is absolutely correct.
To Freddie's way of thinking, the fact that, like he said, put on a kick-ass show and all that, that's why Freddie's into it. Their reputation is on the line as much as ours is.
Absolutely.
So when they do shows, they want to be, number one in all New England. Said Freddie never puts on a show that's a stiff for the people. So it goes both ways, So he's got a lot of pride. They had a fire in that place in January and stuff, and he had the place up and running in like a week.
And they always have a fantastic lineup every single year at the Casino Ballroom. And like you said, it's just a wonderful room. The people and just going into that place every time you see a show, it's just, the electricity is amazing. It's just, the energy in that building is just amazing.
It is, and I say this, when I go there and before we go on and when I talk to the people who work there, and before I go on, I say, you hear that? You feel that? And they go, what is it? What is it? What are you saying? I said, the buzz.
Yes.
The buzz? When the buzz is gone, George is going to be gone. Somebody works hard at to keep the buzz going, no matter who's playing there.
Well, in that business, you have to. You absolutely have to. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about.
Any business.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is all of the accomplishments and all of the awards that you've had and the accolades, all of that stuff, the gold and the platinum records. But, when you step out on stage, man, around 80 to 100 times a year to a packed house for 40 years, isn't that the biggest accomplishment more than anything else?
Of course it is. The records are nice, the reviews are nice, but the proof is in the pudding. You step on there after 40 years and you say, like I played there in 87, okay?
Yeah.
I played there in 87. And now I'm playing there in 2014. How's your arithmetic? It's, 28 years?
Close enough.
Say, yeah, well, you're still playing at the Casino Ballroom. And I go, yeah, but we haven't gone down any.
No, not at all.
We've sustained for 30 years. Now That is something to be said for that.
Well, absolutely. And they keep asking you back, and you want to go back.
And let me tell you, if the place seated 8,000, Freddie would have us anyway.
Now, one thing I did want to ask you, I read that you started your career playing country blues, like solo act acoustic style. Now, is there any chance that you'll ever put out an album with just you and acoustic guitar and your voice?
Someone asked me to. I mean, I do have an agent, and a manager, and they can get in touch with me through GeorgeThorogood.com,
Right, right.
It's not me. It's not me holding it up, okay?
But is that something you'd want to do?
I've had enough feedback from people like you or fans over the years that I think it would be interesting. I know I could do it.
Sure.
There's no hold up there, just for a statement, because I never got around to doing that. I was supposed to do that first and then move on to making a record.
Right.
Didn't work out that way. I was ready in '73 to cut my first solo record as an acoustic act, but no record company was interested, in me. That was John Hammond's first record, Bob Dylan's first record, Bruce Springsteen's first record, everybody's first record.
Right.
Is them playing alone, and then the company says, if we put a band behind this guy, we might have something, And I was following in that format. Just that by the time I got ready to start going to the studio, I got that record label interested. My acoustic solo act was long behind me.
Right.
I was there in '72 and '73, and then it was gone after that. I was ready to rock. And I could do it. I could get a producer, get the material, and probably enjoy doing it. It was just a matter of a record company believing they could have copies to make it worth their while.
Of course, and that's what it's all about. Hey, any acts in the last 5 to 10 years come out that have just blown you away that you're really into?
Jack Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
George, hey, thanks for taking the time. I really appreciate it, and we'll definitely see you at the Casino Ballroom, man. 2 shows, Friday and Saturday night. Good luck on the tour.
About the tidiness, rock and roll never sleeps, it just passes out.
All right, take care, man. George Thorogood right there. George Thorogood and the Destroyers playing 2 shows tomorrow night and Saturday night at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. For tickets, just go to casinoballroom.com. It's Classic Hits 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark.